fog had nothing to do with it, Sam. You're lying, you know it. I know.
That Ivy Crane, she's a pistol, isn't she, Timmy? And she's aiming straight for Sam Bennett's heart.
Timmy wonders if Sam kissed Ivy because of the spell cast by the fog Timmy unleashed, or because Ivy is the woman Sam really loves.
Good question, Tim. Even though the powers within the fog have caused trouble and tumult for everyone, it can't be blamed for everything that's happened tonight.
Well, Sam really loves Ivy?
Maybe. Maybe not. You'll just have to wait and see, Tim. Just the way Grace is having to wait and see. Look. Ivy's already called Sam a liar. Let's see what she's going to say next.
Poor Grace.
Poor Grace? What did she expect? Throwing Sam at Ivy so he could get closure. It's like throwing a piece of raw meat to a hungry tigress. If Ivy rekindles Sam's love for her, then Grace will have no one to blame but her homespun self.
Look, I'm not lying. Look, I'm telling you, it had to have been the fog tonight that made me kiss her, as well as all the other crazy things that happened tonight. TC trying to kill Julian, Eve having those visions, and those are just the ones that I know about. More bizarre things could have happened tonight.
There was nothing bizarre about us kissing tonight, Sam. It was inevitable and long overdue, and if you were being honest with yourself and with Grace, you would admit that.
You're the one that needs to be honest here.
Oh, really, Sam? Then why don't you tell Grace exactly what happened? Tell her how looking at pictures of our past affected you. Tell her!
That is enough!
How afraid you were when I was out on the ledge and how you felt when you saved me!
I said that is enough!
I know how you felt, Sam, because I saw it in your eyes. You couldn't bear to lose me not a second time. He was so relieved when he caught me, Grace. He was so happy I was back in his arms.
I said stop it.
You love me, Sam. Admit it. Tell Grace here and now that I am the woman you love. Get out of here, Louise. Get off the estate and out of my life.
The plan to disengage Louise and Sheridan worked better than I could have imagined.
Sheridan believes she saw Louise in bed with another woman, but actually it was the imposter wearing the Louise look-alike mask and that little strumpet that Alistair paid to sleep with him.
Sheridan's clueless that she was set up, and Louise was back to the barrio for our low-rent Lothario.
Sheridan, why are you acting like this?
How dare you play me for a fool? Get out of here! I never want to see you again!
Breathe in, breathe out. You keep me alive. You are my passion for life.
Ivy's passionate pursuit of Sam is relentless. I just love watching how it's tearing that domestic do-good Grace apart. Oh, she deserves some pain in her happy-sappy life.
Tabby already tried to kill Grace once, and she killed her sister Faith. Isn't that enough?
Will you stop keeping score? You know, we're very lucky we've got this magic pool so that we can watch what's going on up above at the Crane Estate, or we go nuts being trapped down here in Hecuba's lair.
About being trapped, does Tabby know how Timmy and she are going to get out?
Well, no, but I'll worry about that after the effects of the fog, which you accidentally unleashed, have worn off. The havoc it wreaked on people is still being played out, Timmy.
Tabby never answered Timmy's question. Did Sam kiss Ivy because of the fog, or because he wanted to?
Well, let's just watch and see what happens. Then you can decide for yourself, Dollface.
Tell Grace that I am the woman you love. Tell her now.
Grace wouldn't believe me because she knows it's not true. Look, I don't love you, Ivy. I stopped loving you years ago, before I even met Grace.
No, you didn't, Sam. You were angry with me because I married Julian, and what I did wounded you deeply, but you didn't stop loving me because you couldn't.
Oh, but I did.
Don't deny it, Sam. What happened between us tonight, it proves that I have never been out of your heart.
Oh, the hell it does.
Stop! Just stop badgering Sam. And he never should have been here in the first place. It was my fault for insisting that he needed to find closure with you. I mean, I just wasn't thinking straight. Eve says I might even be suffering from postpartum depression. Or maybe I wanted to humiliate Sam the way that I was humiliated.
You don't owe her any explanations, all right? Grace, let's get the hell out of here. Let's go someplace quiet, just the two of us. Let's start healing our marriage right now.
Excuse me, Grace. But sending my husband into the arms of another woman isn't something I've done. And maybe it was your anger or your postpartum depression. But the bottom line is, Grace, you did it. You opened up that door that allowed Sam and me to be together. You forced him to confront his feelings for me, his love for me. Now, Grace, do you really think that you can run away from what you saw tonight? That's right. If you go now to start your marriage over, you'll be living a lie. And is that what you want, Grace? Do you want a sham of a marriage? What are you still doing here?
I told you to get out!
Sheridan, what happened? Why are you so angry with me? Is it because I was gone so long from the party?
Oh, come off it, Luis! I saw you! I saw everything!
Everything? What are you talking about?
I can't believe your nerve traipsing in here, pretending like you actually love me? Like I'm your whole world?
I'm not acting. I love you. You mean everything to me.
Such a liar.
Sheridan, please tell me what set you off.
I'm sorry, Luis, but I must ask you to leave not only Sheridan's cottage, but the entire Crane estate. Your conduct is reprehensible and unacceptable.
What the hell are you talking about?
As if you didn't know.
Damn it, I don't.
Please, just leave. Don't add insult to injury.
Sheridan, tell me what's going on. Why are you treating me like this?
Me? How could you treat me this way? And on the night of our engagement party, it's despicable. You're despicable.
Oh, will someone please tell me what is going on?
My sister wants you to leave. Now, don't make me call Crane Security and have you thrown off the estate.
Julian, I love Sheridan. Now, I'm not going anywhere until someone tells me what I did that is so horrible.
Oh, the old innocent act again.
Sad. Sickening, really.
What are you talking about? What act?
Don't insult my sister's intelligence any longer. Leave now, or I will call security.
Julian, get it through your head, okay? I'm not leaving till you tell me what I did that's so horrible.
Fine. You want to know what you did that was so horrible? I'll tell you. I'll tell you what I saw firsthand not more than an hour ago. It was you making love to another woman.
What? Are you kidding me?
Do I look like I'm kidding?
No, but that...
I saw you! I saw you in her bed making love to her!
Sheridan, that is crazy.
Secret is out. You are never going to use me again.
Sheridan,
I hate you, and I will hate you forever.
We'll catch up with Ivy, Sam, and Grace later. After watching all the evil that fog unleashed up at Shea Crane tonight, I'm wiped out, Timmy.
Tabby can't sleep now. She has to get Timmy and Tabby out of here.
I told you, I'm tired, lad. We'll figure a way out first thing in the morning.
Forget it. Timmy will just wave a way out.
Hey, you put that down. Just enough mischief with this wand already, turning me into a mouse. Oh, I shudder to think what mayhem you'd cause trying to get us out of here.
Tabby can't blame a doll for trying.
Well, don't get your stuffing in a snit. In fact, you and this one did bring us some entertainment earlier when you accidentally transported Julian Crane down here.
It's Mr. Crane.
Oh my God. Where am I? What have you two degenerates done to me?
Now just calm down. No need to get yourself in a lather.
Well, the hell there isn't.
You get rid of him, Timmy.
But Timmy's not sure he knows how.
Now I have proof he's alive. You're coming with me, young fellow.
Oh no! Timmy needs to take back his spell!
Come, you little sprat!
Focus! Jumbo!
The look on his face was priceless.
Timmy did find a spell to send him back up. Maybe Timmy could find a spell to send Timmy and Tabby back up too.
You just leave that wand alone, okay? Now find yourself a nice, comfy spot and try and get some sleep.
Timmy can't wind down without his bedtime martini.
Oh, I'm sorry, Dollface. There are no martinis down here.
Maybe Timmy was hasty before. Maybe Timmy can find the ingredients to a perfect martini in these bottles.
Now, you be careful, lad. Some of the potions in these bottles are more volatile than Russian politics.
Don't worry, Princess. If there's one thing Timmy knows in life, it's how to make a batch of martinis.
Now, why should I think that doll looking for martini ingredients amongst Hecuba's old potions should be a recipe for disaster?
Is that what you want, Grace? To live a lie with Sam?
Grace, don't you listen to her.
Why, Sam, what are you afraid of? The truth?
Nothing that comes out of your mouth is the truth.
Oh, and every word that comes out of your mouth is? No, Sam. You're the one who was trying to blame the kiss on the fog? Really, Sam, if that's the truth, think what'll happen in a thunderstorm.
I shouldn't have come here tonight. Right? I should have been with you.
Oh, right, yes. I have heard that one before. And you, Grace. What were you doing here? I thought you were going to give Sam some space to find closure with me.
I was. But I had a premonition that you and Sam were kissing.
Really? Well, then your subconscious is trying to tell you something, Grace. You do have something to fear. You better listen to your subconscious, Grace. It's trying to warn you that your husband is in love with another woman. And you should be afraid of losing him, Grace. Because you are. You're losing him to me. If you haven't already.
You saw me with another woman? No way.
I was at her house. She lives on Old Coast Road, just a stone's throw from here.
Sheridan, I don't know who you think you saw, but it wasn't me. I was at the police station doing a report for the mayor.
No, you weren't. I called the station. They said that you weren't there and that no one had called you in.
Well, then you must have talked to someone who just came on duty and didn't know that I was on my way.
Oh, stop the lies, Luis. I know that it was you I saw in bed with your playmate.
No, it wasn't.
I saw your car parked outside of her house.
My car? That's impossible.
Yes, Luis, your car. You know, I was worried about you driving in the fog because I was afraid that you would get into an accident. And when you weren't at the station, I thought maybe you had. So I left the party to go looking for you.
I begged her not to go.
That's right, he did. Pretty ironic, huh? Now, here I was worried about you. But you were just fine. You were having a grand old time with your little piece on the side.
All right, look, this is crazy, okay? My car was at the police station where I was doing a report for the mayor. Now, I don't know whose car you think you saw, but it wasn't mine.
It was your car, Luis. Your tuxedo jacket was in it.
I went to the police station. I didn't even stop, not once. And if I was cheating on you, I wouldn't stop my car and park out in front of some floozy's house.
Oh.
Sheridan's so angry she won't give credence to a word Louise says.
Well, maybe you were just so anxious to get with your honey that you weren't thinking straight and got careless.
Sheridan, damn it was not me.
I saw you, Louise. I saw you in bed with her. She said your name.
Sheridan, it wasn't my car. And I wasn't in bed with some other woman.
Well, then you must have a twin running around town because I saw you in bed with that slut. It was you.
Sheridan, would you just
leave her alone? I want to guess who this is. Hello, Father.
Hello, son.
Call me son.
Things seem to be going quite well there.
Yes, they are. I think we finally succeeded in breaking up Louise and Sheridan for good this time.
I want you to leave Grace alone.
Why, Sam? She started it. She's the one who sent you to be with me, and now she has to live with the consequences or live in denial. Oh, if you stop now, Sam will go with you out of guilt, and you could spend the rest of your life wondering what would have happened if you would have stuck it out till the end.
Don't you listen to her.
Taking Sam away now is the coward's way out, Grace, and I think you know that. So the question is, do you settle, or do you go for broke?
Grace, listen to me. It was one kiss. Look, it meant nothing. I was caught up in the moment.
Caught up in the moment, Sam? You're married to one woman and you're kissing another?
I love you, Grace.
But you kissed me, Sam. So what are we going to believe? Your words or your actions? Your words say you love Grace, but your actions say you love me. Now what is it? Which one, huh? Do you love Grace? Or do you love me?
Timmy's glad he gave Hector's bottles a second look. These could be the best martinis Timmy's ever made. Tabby, you awake?
Oh, I am now.
Come and try one of Timmy's potluck martinis.
Well, I might as well have a nightcap. It's not as if I have to look fresh for tomorrow, since we're trapped down here in a cave hundreds of feet underground. Oh, leaping lizards.
What?
You didn't use any of that in that bottle, did you, to mix in with these martinis?
Yeah. Timmy thinks he'll give the martinis a real kick.
Oh no. Oh, Timmy. Oh, they're going to be downright explosive.
Why? What's wrong?
The liquid in that bottle is one of the most volatile fluids in the universe.
It is?
Yes. We're in danger, Timmy. Grave danger. In fact, you might have unknowingly written our death warrants.
I told you, Father. I told you the plan would work.
Don't get too full of yourself, Julian. Remember, I made modifications to your plan to ensure its success.
Yes, but the basic framework...
Just make sure you follow through, Julian. See to it that this plan reaches its inevitable and incontrovertible end. Because if Sheridan and Louise aren't torn apart forever by doing things your way, we'll have to do things my way. You and Rebecca will have to kill your sister.
Yes, Father.
I'll check in with you later. Until then, don't you and Rebecca screw up.
Did Alistair mention me?
Mm-hmm. Yes, he said, make sure we follow the plan to, and I quote, its inevitable and incontrovertible end.
We will. And once Sheridan and Louise are over and out, you will be back in your father's favor, and he will have no choice but to name you as his heir again.
Wouldn't that be a coup?
And then you will be crowned the prince of the Crane Empire, and I will be your princess. always ready to show you a royal good time.
But just to make sure nothing goes wrong, I think we should stay here till we're certain that there's no hope of Louise and Sheridan resurrecting their relationship.
Sheridan, I'm telling you, I was nowhere near that house. And as far as that woman you described, I've never even seen her before.
Oh, well, there's another lie.
What?
I saw you talking to her at the party, remember?
I told you it wasn't me. Sheridan, damn it, that fog was so thick you couldn't even tell who was who.
There was no fog in her bedroom. Steam, yes, but no fog. I saw you with her as clear as day.
It wasn't me.
You're a cop, Luis. Look at the evidence. This woman called you on your cell phone saying she wanted to make love to you.
Sheridan, I told you, that was either a joke or the wrong number.
And then I saw you talking to some strange woman at the party.
Sheridan, for the last time, it wasn't me.
It was you! Stop saying that it wasn't!
Now, Louise, please leave before you force me to call security. There's no need to prolong the inevitable.
Wait a minute. I know what happened.
Yes. You're a hound dog who got caught.
Oh, Sheridan, all right, listen to me, all right? Now, first, there was the phone call, right? And then there was the woman that you saw me with. Now that was the same woman that you found me at her house because you saw my car parked in front of her house that was on the street, the only street that you had to go to get into town. You set me up. Alistair and Julian set me up.
Now, I have told you, Ivy, at least 1,000 times that I love Grace. Now, let's get out of here. Let's go someplace that we can talk this through.
Oh, Grace. Do you honestly think that you can erase the image of Sam kissing me in my bedroom tonight? Do you really think that his words mean more than his actions?
Grace, don't listen to that. She's just trying to cause trouble.
I'm sorry that the truth is so troublesome.
Grace, I love you. I love you more than anything in this world.
Ivy's right. I can never forget what I saw in her bedroom tonight. I am leaving Sam alone. I can't be with you tonight.
Jimmy's sorry, Tabby. Jimmy had no idea Accusations liquids were so dangerous.
Oh, it's my fault, Dollface. I should have stopped you.
What's up with the smoke?
The end, Dollface. Our end.
You and Alistair set me up. That's why this all played out so neatly.
Oh, stop trying to blame my brother and father. I know what I saw.
You had some woman call my cell phone knowing that Sheridan would answer.
It's absurd.
Oh, it's ridiculous.
Yeah, how do you explain me seeing you with the woman on the ground?
It wasn't me.
Just stop it, Luis. You know, what do you think Julian did? Clone you? Please, I saw you. You know, you had me convinced that the fog was playing tricks on my eyes, but I now know that it was you. And the clothes that woman was wearing at the party were the same clothes that I saw on the floor leading to the bedroom where you were making love to her.
Sheridan, it wasn't me. It was a setup.
The only setup is the one that you have had against me for over a year now. You know, I tried to get past that phone call, and I did because you were just so sincere that it wasn't you. But there's just no getting past what I saw tonight. When I saw you in bed with that woman, it broke my heart. Now, why can't you just be a man and admit what you did?
Because I didn't do anything.
Sheridan's right. Why don't you own up to what you did like a man instead of trying to put the blame on Alistair and me?
Well, especially after everything they've done for you.
Is throwing you this engagement party working to show Sheridan we're willing to let bygones be bygones and support her marriage to you?
Oh, no, there's a sudden change of heart. One is usually tossing around threats and bribes saying that you were going to cut Sheridan off if she stayed with me.
Well, why don't you stop trying to shift blame just because you can't keep little Luis under wraps?
Hey, you're one to talk about fidelity. Everyone knows what a pig you are, Julian.
Ivy drove Julian to find comfort with other women, but now that he has me...
Oh, yeah, and then there's you. You tried to get me to stir up trouble with Ethan and Teresa. I bet you're all working together. You, Julian, and Alistair. All trying to break up me and Sheridan.
No, Luis. Julian and Rebecca were shocked when I told them what happened. They couldn't even believe it. In fact, they even defended you.
Sheridan, that is part of their plan.
No, it's not part of their plan. And stop trying to make this anything other than what it really is. You cheated on me. You played me for the fool a second time. The last time. Now I want to be alone.
Sheridan, we always wondered what lengths they would go to break us up. And now we know.
Luis has no idea how close to the truth he is.
We gotta keep him from getting any closer.
Look at us. Look how happy and in love we are. Come on. Think about all we've been through and how hard we fought for our love. You know, you can ask Eve, or Sam, or Ethan. You can ask them how messed up I was when I thought you'd been killed. And how I wouldn't let Julian keep me from going to the funeral. And how hard I fought to save you when I thought you were buried alive. And how even after when the doctors gave up hope, and I went to the church and I prayed for a miracle. And I got it. You came back from the death to be with me. The same way I came back from the death in the archives to be with you. Come on, Sheridan. You know I wouldn't squander what we have in a million years. Sheridan, come on. Something is wrong here. We just need to talk about it. Just you and me. Sheridan, we love each other. We can work this out. Please, we can work this out together. We can figure out what really happened.
All right. I will talk to you alone. Would you please give us a few minutes in private?
I really don't think that's such a good idea.
No, of course you don't.
We'll be right outside. If you need us, you just let us know.
Remember, sister, you can always count on family, even when everyone else fails you.
Well, I'm glad they're gone. Now we can finally get to the truth.
I already know the truth. You betrayed me. You betrayed us. You destroyed any chance that we had of a future together.
Sheridan, no.
I want you to get your things out of my bedroom and get out of my house. Sheridan is giving Luis the boot.
We did it, Bex. My sister and her lawman lover are finished.
Grace. Grace, please.
Let her go, Sam. Grace has to work this out on her own.
I hate you for hurting her.
Well, you may hate me for hurting Grace. But you still love me because of our past.
No way. No way in hell.
Just stop fighting it, Sam. I'm the woman you love. The woman you have always loved and always will. It's time
you just admit it to yourself?
What bliss! Such rapture! Our plan worked! Louise and Sheridan have been ripped apart. Louise is no longer a threat to the family.
And we didn't have to kill anyone either.
Father can't ridicule and belittle me, call me incompetent anymore. He and the rest of the world will have to start taking me seriously again.
Julian, Pookie. You know, speaking of how your father feels about you, I was thinking, and, well, maybe you shouldn't bring up Tabitha Lennox and her doll, and that you think it's alive. Other people and your father might not take that the right way.
Guess I see your point.
Well, I'm only telling you this because I love you. And I want what's best for you. Remember, perception is reality. And you have to put out what you want people to perceive when they hear the name Julian Crane. And I know that you don't want other people, especially your father, to perceive you as the kind of man who thinks that doll can talk.
Just leave, Luis. I have nothing more to say to you.
I'm not leaving until we work this out.
Fine, I'll call security
Sheridan,
then.
please don't. All right, something is not right here. Either there's been a terrible mistake,
I know what I
or your
saw.
family is trying to split us apart. Come on, either way, we have to hold on to what we have. We have to fight for what we have, our love. Love's all we have.
You aren't the woman I love, Ivy. Our past is over. Our relationship, our passion, it's history. It's finished.
No, Sam. I'm the woman you could never get out of your heart, no matter how hard you tried. And that's really why you're so angry with me. Not because I'm hurting Grace, but because I am forcing you to face something in your heart that you don't want to face. You still love me. You've never stopped loving me. And in your soul, you know what's going to happen. We're going to be together again.
What's happening, Princess?
I don't know, Timmy, but this can't be good.
Did you hear something?
Out here? No. No, nothing, but shh. You're drowning out Louise and Sheridan.
Sure, I heard something. It sounded like...
If you're gonna tell me that it sounded like Tabitha Lennox and her cute little doll, I swear I am going to scream.
Wouldn't be the first time, would it, baby?
Julian, I mean it. You cannot be the heir to the world's largest fortune and go wandering around talking about some little doll that comes to life and talks. I mean, nobody is going to invest money in Crane Industries if they see you walking around having, what did you call them, martinis with some living doll. No, Crane Industry stock would plummet. And we don't want that now, do we?
I see your point.
Good. Now you stay here and keep an eye on Louise and Sheridan. I have to go discuss something with Gwen.
Now?
Yes, now. I'll call you later.
Good, they're still on the outs. They'll never reconcile, not this time. Mission accomplished. I bet the next time Father calls, there'll be a certain amount of respect in his voice.
What the hell is that? Oh! What? Oh! 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 Oh!
stall.
Greetings, Mr. Crane. Timmy just dropped in to say thank you for inviting him to the party. It was one unforgettable evening. What?
Our love is all we have? Please, Luis, you had more than our love tonight. You had another woman.
I told you that it wasn't me, Sarah.
I'm so sick of your denials. That's it. I'm calling Crane Security and having them haul your two-timing butt out of here.
It's not gonna do any good. I'm not leaving.
Would you just give it up already? I know what I saw.
Okay. Well, then how do you feel?
Foolish? Betrayed? Stupid?
Yeah. It's beyond belief that I'd do this to you, right? Especially on the night of our engagement party.
I've got that right.
Yeah. Only a cold-blooded bastard would do something like that, right?
Exactly.
And is that what you think I am? A cold-blooded bastard? That you've been so stupid and so naive this whole time to have not noticed? Like all the times that I risked my life to save yours. Or how I decorated the garden to match your dream of the perfect marriage proposal. Or how about when I slipped my grandmother's ring onto your finger, knowing how important family and tradition are to me.
What can I say, Luis? You're a damn good actor.
No. You have doubts. And you can't throw away what we have, even if you have the slightest doubts. I can see it in your eyes. You have doubts, Sheridan. Sheridan, look. We need to get to the truth, right? We need to find out what happened. If we don't do that tonight, we're never gonna get married. And then both of our lives are gonna be ruined.